All right, big news coming in. We're looking at Ashok Gehlot meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. Congress President, Rajasthan Chief Minister Gehlot now reaches the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge and the meeting begins. In fact, Kharge now trying to really act as a peacemaker. We're looking at Mallikarjun Kharge trying to really settle the feud between the two, Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot. Both of them warring over one post, the Chief Minister's post, and the tussle that began 5 years ago continues to boil months before elections in the state of Rajasthan. And now both of them have been independently called in for a meeting. They're going to be individually meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. It really seems as if the Congress has not been able to settle dispute between its two top faces in its state, Rajasthan. Despite being a single largest party, 99 seats out of the 200-member assembly in Rajasthan, the Congress not really to keep up with the winning streak. Their two top faces, Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot, have been warring ever since. In fact, the allegations are that Gehlot has not given a free hand to Sachin Pilot to work as his deputy. And we see Sachin Pilot has launched almost a yatra of his own, all the way from complaints to yatras to rallies, all against his own Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. The Congress now left red-faced, embarrassed months before elections, and now finally Mallikarjun Kharge acting as a peacemaker, summoning both of the tall leaders, Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot, to see if they can settle the feud. I'm going to cut across to Preeti, who's joining me right here. Preeti Chaudhary, who's been tracking very closely the developments coming in from Rajasthan. Preeti, all possible ways to pacify the two leaders have fallen flat. Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot have been in a tussle, and so for at least 4 years now, ever since they took over to now, situation has only gone from bad to worse. Months ahead of elections, Mallikarjun Kharge is hoping, just hoping, that he can be the peacemaker here. What's going to happen at the meeting today?
If you look at it, Nabila, it's for the last at least a month and a half, the Congress High Command had completely cut themselves off from Sachin Pilot. So there was nothing that was being entertained from Sachin Pilot's side. After about a month and a half, this is the first time that the Congress has actually, the High Command in question, has decided to entertain Sachin Pilot. What I'm getting to understand, the Gandhis had even stopped replying to his messages. He was practically pushed into a corner, which made him start a yatra, which was from Ajmer to Jaipur.
Just imagine one of their own internally, the Congress biggie itself, a deputy chief minister that he served, starting off a yatra against his own chief minister. He's a lot more vociferous than the opposition BJP in the state.
The fact is he did so after he, allegedly, and which was quite there, tried to stitch together a rebellion of sorts since 2020. After that, when he did not succeed, so yes, he was being the voice of the anti-incumbent, but that doesn't quite serve well. We've seen that in a state like Punjab. But what we can expect from here on is the big question. This meeting will take place this evening. Earlier on, it was supposed to be a meeting of the both of them. That's not going to happen, is what I'm given to understand. First, Ashok Gehlot is going to meet Mr. Kharge, and then Sachin Pilot. Even before the meeting, Ashok Gehlot has laid the ground very clearly. He's practically said that you can't demand a post and get it. He's been doing so repeatedly as well. Now, one thing is for sure, is given that if no ground is broken in this particular meet, if any kind of formula is not formulated between the two in this meet, then it's quits where it comes down to a Sachin Pilot or Ashok Gehlot working in the days ahead where Rajasthan is concerned.
In another few days, Sachin Pilot is threatening to launch a whole statewide agitation, a bunch of demands that he's put forth, asking for Gehlot to respond to that. Tell us, Preeti, why doesn't Sachin Pilot quit the party if he really is so, strongly protesting against his own government in the state?
So, like I said, so right now where the Congress stands is, number one, if nothing comes out of this particular meet, one thing is for sure that in the months going ahead, we're about less than 6 months to go before the Rajasthan elections. So one thing is for sure that they both will not work. This is the only chance. If it works or it doesn't work. Number two, what is Sachin Pilot threatened at the back of the rally that he launched from Ajmer to Jaipur
Yeah.
was in a massive rally which culminated, was a statewide agitation by the end of the month if his 3 demands have not been met. Those
Yeah.
3 demands have already been mocked at by Ashok Gehlot. So I wouldn't see him succumbing to that. What could be offered to Sachin Pilot right now where the Congress is concerned? Because the Congress really, coming out of a win in Karnataka, wants to build on it.
Yeah.
So they would like to try and placate Sachin Pilot. Will they offer him something in the centre, which possibly a general secretary level, a national general secretary level post? Will Sachin Pilot, who's cut his teeth, built his bone, all the other political cliches that come
will
into
Sachin
picture,
Pilot ever settle for
will he
anything less
settle
than a
for
chief
that?
minister's post?
Yeah, but he doesn't. But you know, one thing one has to see, Nabila, is that Sachin Pilot has his back towards the wall. What are the options that Sachin Pilot has? What is the end game?
Right, stay put on that thought. I'm going to cut across to Maushmi Singh, who's also joining us right there from Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Maushmi, tell us more. The meeting has just begun. Is it individual meetings, separate meetings with Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot, or are they going to be collectively meeting Mallikarjun Kharge? And is the discussion going to be all three put together or individual one? Give us some clarity on what's going to happen, the agenda of this meeting today.
I wish anybody would have got greater clarity about what's happening in Rajasthan with the Congress, Nabila. I can tell you that for the past 1 year, nobody has any clarity and there's chaos and confusion prevailing. Yes, but we can tell our viewers one thing for sure, that Ashok Gehlot is meeting Mallikarjun Kharge right now. So after laying the foundation of the new Rajasthan house at Prithviraj Road, Ashok Gehlot went hammer and tongs, slamming Prime Minister Narendra Modi, talking about how his government, how his party is coming back to power, in fact elaborating on his schemes. So a very upbeat Ashok Gehlot there, you know, giving bites to the media twice in his day's trip to Delhi, once landing at the airport and once to us right there at the Bikaner house. But importantly, this meeting that is underway, that will actually outline what's going to happen in the next 24 hours in Rajasthan. We are also told that there is a deadline of June 10th.
Yeah.
Now, Rajasthan politics has pushed many deadlines forward, but there is a deadline of June 10th, where the entire Rajasthan tussle, what's Sachin going to get, what's Gehlot going to get, is going to be sorted and ironed out.
All right. So, will Sachin Pilot really be pacified with just any other position or post in the party? That remains to be seen. But this very important meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge will really be the indicator whether they are a united house or is it a total win-win for the BJP. Rajasthan going to elections in just a few months' time, and it clearly looks like the Congress, which was totally upbeat and spirited after their win in Karnataka, really hoping to come up with a good fight in Rajasthan, but doesn't seem like two of their tallest leaders are on the same page with that. We're going to continue tracking those developments there. Thank you very much, Maushmi, for joining us on that.